for a propane operator, when you put a drone in the sky, you have to abide by the laws and the regulations of the FAA. And they are many, and they are complicated. But I think ultimately for anyone who's doing this for commercial purposes, it's really in your best interest to get your FAA license, and because then you become much more aware of what pilots are thinking as they're in the sky. And ultimately we're sharing national airspace, and it's really incumbent upon the drone operator to be aware of what the rules and the regulations of the sky are, because you're coming in contact potentially with, you know, single engine planes or helicopters. And so the regulations are based upon some general guidelines. They are: you cannot go above 400 feet. You cannot fly at night. There must be line of sight visibility with a drone at all times. You must notify an airport or a heliport within certain distances of you're doing a commercial flight, putting the drone up for commercial purposes. And I think this is a critical point, that if you're in any way doing business with the footage or the stills, whether it's promoting business in any way, shape, or form, then it's a commercial purpose. If you're out there with your kid taking, you know, video of let's say something, then you're a hobbyist. But if you have any intention of promoting business in any way, shape, or form, it really is a commercial operation. And when it becomes a commercial operation, then there are a bunch of regulations and rules that you must abide by. And you know, the FAA has loosened their requirements for drone operators. It used to be that you had to be a licensed pilot, an actual pilot an airplane to be able to fly a drone. That has changed, and with the Part 107 test, if you pass it, then you have the ability to fly for commercial purposes under a certain number of guidelines. And the other one that I didn't mention was that you cannot fly over people. You must maintain a 500 feet distance between the drone and a person. But all of these are regulations that I think are a work in progress, and the FAA will probably end up softening, and that will make things easier for people who are using drones, for example, in the propane industry, to tell the story of what the driver goes through, or what the company, how committed a company is to a customer that they drive, you know, three miles down a long road. I think those are all really wonderful ways of using drone technology in the propane business. But again, we're kind of at the infancy, and we're all trying to find our way with how this amazing technology can benefit us all.